Night, night.
Only shooting stars break the mold.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Brawl Stars. I'm Amy the Amazonian, and tonight we're getting ready and ridiculous with Raddic, Tal, Zealot. This is an Orzhov Knights commander that conveniently has hexproof from white and black, meaning that it can't be touched by so many different pieces of removal. And whenever you attack in with a knight, you get more knights, or knight-related cards. Raddic has a really strong spellbook, and it shows you 3 of these cards at random whenever you're attacking in with a knight. You get to pick one, and then carry on your merry way with your newfound value. All of these cards are really good in this deck. In fact, most of them are already in the deck, except for Circle of Loyalty, because why would I need to add it in the deck when Raddic can get it for me? This deck is very aggressive. We're running a lot of the powerful 1, 2, and 3 cost knights, things that buff up our knights, and what I'll say are some sort of finishers with Kinsbale Cavalier and Valiant Knight, able to give us double strike and get through a lot of damage. Because we're in Orzhov, we're also supplemented with some very strong removal, including knights that are also removal, like Murderous Rider, and a couple of the cards that you can actually get off of Raddic. We have the 2 Cavaliers, the black and white one here. Those both do destroy things on the board. And if that's not enough, don't worry. We're also running Blood on the Snow, Crippling Fear, and Meat Hook Massacre to take out our opponent's boards. If you'd like to, you can swap one of those out with something like Farewell, but because I'm playing aggressively, having these potentially one-sided board wipes can be really, really powerful. We also have some other cards that care about our knights, like Ariel, and some cards that double Raddic's abilities, and the abilities of some other knights. There's actually not that many knights that have triggered abilities that I care about for Roaming Throne, but there's enough of them that yes, I put this in the deck. Do I have a problem? No, I just want my commander to have something more comfortable to sit on than a horse. And what better than a Roaming Throne? So we're going to take Raddic, Tal, Zealot into the queue, and we're going to stampede over our opponent. Joda the Unifier. 5-color legends. This hand is missing a 3rd land, but it does have a really good aggressive creature, followed by some nice removal, and hopefully even more removal once we get another land. Oh, look at that! 1 mana removal, too. We got our Benelish Knight Counselor out. It has Enlist, and if you enlist a creature, you get to give a boon to your next creature that you cast. I don't have anything else to cast, though, so in we go! This Joda has Fake Cascade for legends. When he's out, cast a legend, get a legend. He also buffs himself in every single other legend based on the number of legends you have. Oh, nice orb. Still nothing for me to remove. Let's see if we get a 3rd land. A Scry. 1 to the top, 1 to the bottom. I'll lose the life. I lose 5 life. Great. Play History of Benalia next. This is going to make me a knight token, then make me another knight token, and then buff up all my knights. They're now at 4 mana, off by 1 from the Joda. If they use this to bring out a dude. Not a dude, it's a lady. It's Tameo Field Researcher. Can't be exiled. It's not a creature. Can be killed from the Murderous Rider. So they made it so each of these, if they hit, would be drawing them a card. Thankfully, we can enlist with one. I still lose life. Cool. We get another knight. Straight up just murdering Tameo. Didn't get a land. You will get to draw a card, though, because I am enlisting this knight. The next critter I cast is getting +1/+1. Hoping it's you. Brainstorm! They didn't get a land to cast Joda. So it's... they usually want, like, Joda plus something else. Gotta reorder. You know, maybe put those really high-cost cards out so that, for that orb to mill. One to the top. Draw a card. Our knights all get buffed. Hoping Raddic resolves. Gets to do his thing. Nothing. If I'm afraid of single target removal, I don't want to enlist. Yeah. I'll go for it. It's the same amount of damage. See if they do have some single target removal. Ah, nope. They have Teferi's Protection. Circle of Loyalty, Cavalier of Dawn, and Order of Midnight. Cavalier of Dawn lets me destroy the Palantir, or potentially their commander. I think both of those are pretty sweet. I don't have enough mana for either of them. I do have enough mana for Circle of Loyalty. Well, I will take that. You have, in fact, been Teferi's Protecond. They have 5 mana. They have green, red, blue, black, white, so they could go for Dota. Nope, Golos gonna grab the World Tree. Now their mana is for all the colors. Go to the bottom. Enjoy your card draw. Let's see, I think a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We're going to do something kind of cutesy here. I'm going to use the Virtue of Persistence before using Swords to Plowshares, so they don't gain any life. And then we're going in! Doesn't matter what we get, because it's lethal. GG, Joda. Animpakal, 1000th Moon, a really aggressive Boros commander. Goes wide because whenever you attack in, even if Animpakal is not herself attacking in, she gets bigger. And she spits out a whole bunch of gnomes. Oh wow, you are giving me some choices here, huh? I suppose we could go for Virtue of Loyalty. Gets them a creature. This also gets them creatures. This will trigger off artifacts like these and those entering the battlefield, but we have removal for one single thing entering. Felden! Hey, Felden! Hi, Felden. He doesn't take any damage, but I don't get this draw. We want to make sure we have another white source for our Swords to Plowshares. And here comes my lad, Arvad! Gonna crack open a cold one. With the boy. 3 mana. You could play Animpakal. I totally don't have more removal. Me and Orzhov deck have single target removal? No way. That would never happen. Reckless Fireweaver. I don't want them to have an attacker next turn. And I want... Wow, this is a lot of lands. I want cards. So I'm going to attack in with Raddic. Or, sorry, attack in with Arvad with Raddic on the battlefield. Cavalier of Night, I could sacrifice my Arvad to destroy something. Valiant Knight, I could buff up my battlefield. Let's take the Cavalier. Ooh, shocking. Gonna go for a double spell or bring out the Blade Historian. There he is. I'm going to start with an attack in. I don't think they'd want to trade, but if they really, really want to, they can. Great. Flooded Strand. I'm going to use this to grab my Shock Land because I just love paying life so much. Makes me so happy. Cavalier of Night, sacrificing the lad, destroy the Blade Historian, giving myself a big lifelinker, and establishing myself as the dominant warrior of this board. GG, Adam Pikal. Chandra, Hope's Beacon. This ramps up in red and then casts spells twice. This Chandra has something that's pretty frustrating going on with it, though, and it's land destruction. I have played against multiple Chandra Hope's Beacons that are all about land destruction. I didn't get a great hand on either of these. The Thoughtseize was good, but everything else was creature removal in my hand. And they're not going to play that many creatures. They're going to be ramping up into Chandra. Free mana now. Ragavan! Yeah, alright. Enjoy your card draw. No bunky business here. Black Market Connections. This will be making a knight for me each turn. This is not a knight, by the way. It's just a good card. It's just a really good piece of removal. Permanent exile. Love that. Key to the Archive. Yeah, that seems like a good target. We'll see what they discard, because that will tell us if they kept the card from Key to the Archive, if it has the A22, or if it's just, you know, here to ramp. You can use any Planeswalker as your commander in Brawl. You can. You certainly can. Which can get very nasty. I can't wait to pay the 6. They dropped a Shatter Skull Smashing. I'm paying a lot of mana. I know what I like. It's a lot of mana. Getting rid of Key to the Archive. I think I'll play this Triumphant Adventurer. It's a good knight. Gives me 2 knights on the battlefield. This is a knight. Shapeshifters are knights if they have changeling. This is not a knight. And they can make a 4/4 if they manage to kill this. Chandra's Regulator allows them to activate abilities and copy them. They're braiding one of my knights. I love paying the 6. It makes me so dang happy. Packing in with all of these bad boys. Let's see, we got 2 Banalish Marshals. I would not be able to cast them both. I take this Black Lance Paragon. But I'm just playing Westfold Rider to destroy Chandra's Regulator here. It's a sorcery speed ability, so I can't, like, wait until their turn. Lithoform Engine, another way to copy those abilities. I'm still paying the 6. I know what I'm here for. It's important to be honest with yourself. Are you here to do damage? Absolutely. Am I here to also despark and gain some life back this turn? Yes. Yes, I am. GG, Chandra. Gix, Yawgmoth Praetor attacks you with many, many, many little dudes to draw cards and get even more little dudes out on the battlefield. All about them little dudes. Hello? Hi. What kind of little dudes you got? Okay. Okay. Mostly removal. I won't be able to block it. Won't be able to block it. If I drop this, I could use it to bring back this. That's fine. Decisions. They're just getting out a nice little flyer. And I'll get myself out a nice little knight. This guy has got hexproof and would have 3 power, so it could block Gix. I like that. Also, yes, our opponent is Pot of Greed. The most powerful Yu-Gi-Oh card. For the low cost of nothing, it allows you to draw the top 2 cards of your library. Yu-Gi-Oh is wild. They have some removal in hand. Oh, even more removal. All right, so I made it so their Murderous Rider comes in tapped. But they still have this Virtue of Persistence. Alright. They took out the Brescue Tollkeeper. I know, we want land so bad. Raddic having Hexproof from black is going to be so relevant this game. Oh, hey. Don't look at those. They're not real. They can't hurt you. The cards were in fact real. Nidar. Selfless Paladin, a Dragon Knight. I will scry. Land? Land for Amy? That's not land. You get out of here. Just keep getting beat down in the air. Saving these two. Ooh, it's Kukuchi Silencer. They can discard a card to destroy Nidar. They can't discard a card to destroy Knight of Grace, though, because it has Hexproof from black. Which is just very convenient. Since they put this back in hand, they could actually use it to, like, bring back the Assimilator. Or just play it again. Sure. This is still not a land! Whatever, I'm attacking. Fight me. Not dead after all, eh? Not land, then scry. Brother, please. Draw me a land. It's a land. It's a land that hurts, but it's a land. We take those. You! Don't you blow me kisses? Don't you blow me kisses, Gix? That hurt emotionally. That one hurt me. The professor's warning. Metallic Mimic. Get myself a knight. Dauntless Bodyguard to protect my Metallic Mimic. You murdering it? Fine, to protect my Knight of Grace. You're wheezing? You're wheezing, Saltiest here? Why? Because of that duress? That duress, that hurt me. Here we try the double block. I'm not dead yet, but I'm getting close. They have lethal in the air next turn. What are you gonna do, huh? Attack me with flyers? Whoa. Those textures were really messed up, guys. Good game. My head explode. GG kicks. Chromium the Mutable. Chromium is one of the Elder Dragons. Yeah, look right there, Elder Dragon. And he had a romance with a human. He in fact turns into a human. That's one of his abilities. Hi, Chromium. You've become a little 1/1 with hexproof. Also, your big, flashy thing that can't be countered. Very often, Chromium is just a commander for... as for control. It doesn't particularly play around the commander, but we don't have that many Esper commanders available to us in Arena, so... you can play the Chromium. I get it. That's a big white square. You sure are graphics, huh? A Knight of Grace. Mana Tithe. Okay, that's why you bolted that in. Oops, all instants and flash, yeah. With some board wipes, since you can, like, wipe the board, flash this out later. Do I think the new set's gonna be fun? I think it's probably going to be fun. But I don't have any way of, like, knowing. The Banalish Marshal. Give me some more damage. Up to 4 mana now. Mind a Stone. They're ramping. And now I could either go for Raddic, or I could try to get out this Boromir. I think we're gonna go for Boromir because I think board wipes are imminent. This might just get countered, though. Let's find out. No, I want Craig to continue to be like this. I guess we can enlist. Same amount of damage. It's only worse if they have single target removal. We'll find out if they do. But admittedly, like, this is a lower priority target than this. Nice! They're down to 9 life. Could also be an exiling board wipe. We have 2 of those now. You like Farewell? I don't. I can put it in decks. It's a really good card. Just not for me. Oh, wait! They're drawing! Going on a treasure cruise! That's good news for me. Very good news for me. Is this getting washed away? No? Lethal damage? Winning? GG. Tatiova, Benthic, Druid. Landfall, draw a card, gain a life. Also, I guess we're just a mono white deck here. Sure, I can pretend. We got a nice 1-drop, we got a nice 2-drop, we've got some removal. If we get to 3 mana, Boromir is here. Hello, Tatiova. Are you here to ramp? Oh, look, now I have all the colors. I hate doing this, but it is the right move. Cause some elf harm. Gotta stop them from getting that early ramp into more ramp. We swords it. Play Westfold Rider. Giddy up. Just in case they play an artifact or enchantment. Naming Knight on our Cavern of Souls. And then playing Boromir, who can't be countered. No, can be countered, because he's not a knight. He's a soldier. But he can counter free spells. Yeah, Bold the Bird, Swords the Elf. It's all the same. You're gonna be at MagicCon in Chicago? Me too! Bringing out Raddic. Raddic can't be countered since he is a knight. Swinging with these two. To swing. Dauntless Bodyguard. Sturdy Benalia, and Murderous Rider. I really don't have the mana for Murderous Rider, though it is a really great card. I'm going to take History of Benalia, because it gives me a potential nice double spell next turn, off like Dauntless Bodyguard, and this. Or if we get Black Mana Source, maybe Bitter Triumph, they kill Tatiova, and this. So, where's the black mana? Doesn't exist. Okay, we will start by attacking in. Actually, I'm going to start with the Dauntless Bodyguard. Using up this. I'm protecting Boromir. Not a knight. Still deserves a little protection. Valiant, Acclaimed, and Knight of Ebon Legion. Valiant. I'll play it too. Gives all my knights a buff and the potential to get double strike. You guys like my mono white knight stack? It's pretty cool, right? Ooh, Ancient Green Warden is going to let them replay Evolving Wilds. But we're already so well established on this board that we just swing in for lethal. GG. Atali, Primal Conqueror. Hey there, Atali. You're here to ramp out, slam down a dino, cast some spells for free? You know, general Atali stuff? I'm sure you are. Also, you go first, and I'm really hoping you don't immediately ramp and kick my butt. I have some good cards in hand. Adeline, Nadar, Cavalier, and an Edict. I don't have anything super fast or super early. By which I mean, no 1-drops, my only 2-drop is removal. They did not ramp on turn 1, instead they scried. Temple of Abandon! A turn 2 creature! Nice! And one that I can hold up for. Want to make sure we have double white for Adeline. Game Trail. Okay. And a forest. Cultivate. That's not a creature. Here comes the Virtue. It's a knight. Having a knight is good because it means that we can trigger it with Adeline. They are ramping though. Land in hand, land on the battlefield. Here comes Mutavault, right down Mutavault Rain, and swinging in. This gets me a human token. Lots of humans in this deck, by the way. Most knights, just in arena, are humans. There's some exceptions, though. Kithkin, dragons. And knight tokens tend to just be called knights. Vigilant knights. Play an extra land this turn off of Explore. And Into the North will just get them another land into play. Sweet. They may get their 7th land. There it is. Atali can come out next turn. Okay, Paradise Druid. I'm like considering the Kinsbale Cavalier here. Yeah, let's put some pressure on. Is there a Troll Knight? There's an Ogre Knight that I can think of. But I don't know about any Troll Knights. Down to 6. They did not block any of that. They've got 8 mana that we can see. Just gotta hope that they play Atali and he gets nothing good. He gets, like, I don't know, one of our less useful 1-drops. Okay, they got Tangled Florahedron and Swiftfoot Boots. That is very good for us. We have 2 pieces of removal that we can throw down next turn. Taking out one of these, one of those. Swinging in with all of these bad boys. Gotta block Adeline. And that's still 6 going through. 7 even. We win the game! Nice Knights! Nissa, Resurgent Animist, a mono-green ramp commander. Landfall gets you a mana of any color, though in their case I think it will just be green. And if you get 2 landfalls in a turn, Nissa's going to get you an Elf or Elemental from your deck. Nice. Also, turn 1 ramp. Nice! For them, not so much for me. Guess I'll just play my snow-covered plains, pass a turn. Nissa time? Nissa time. I have a way to kill her, though, so, like, I'm going to kill her. I will pay 3 life. And kill the Nissa. Tangled Veil. Tribute to the World Tree. I could hit the Tribute to the World Tree with Skyclave Apparition. I could also just get down my Smitten Swordmaster, planning to attack with it next turn. And exile, I don't know, I guess Nissa. Like, do I want to take out their card draw engine, even though this is also like a rampant card draw engine? I think I will hit the Tribute. Just get it out of here. Get it over with. Not there. No card draw. Or buffins. This also buffs baby dudes if they're not big enough. Where's the Ulvenwald? Give them a basic land. Maybe they don't have enough mana for Nissa yet. Good. No other 4-drops. No other 4-drops! I love no other 4... Hey, Roaming Throne. My favorite knight. My favorite dragon. Favorite elf. Favorite horse. Favorite monkey. Favorite everything. Hi, Nissa. Your favorite merfolk? He's a really good merfolk. So we'll get them an elf or elemental. They got a Shia, who turns everything into lands. Also, is Desparkable. Knight. I could name Troll. I don't think that would benefit me in any way. But I could, technically. I have to decide if I want to hold the Despark or if I want to get these triggers. I want to get my triggers going on. I don't feel like I need to ramp. I'll just play Raddic. Swing in with my Roaming Throne. Get 2 cards off of Raddic. Card number 1, Knight of Ebon Legion. And card number 2, Spin Swordmaster. I'm going to play the Knight. It will get 2 triggers at the end step since they lost 4 life. A bam. Zambo. And our Knights are victorious! They didn't even play the Ashaya and, like, see what other Elementals they got. Sure. Go Knights. Hinata Dawn Crowned. She gives big old discounts to your multi-targeting spells, or your targeting spells in general. Something kind of cool about Hinata is that the more targets you have, the more discounts you get, meaning that cards like Sublime Epiphany can cost as little as 2 mana. They usually don't cost 2, but there's some very good cards with Hinata. We're ramping. We can get out Raddic next turn. Hinata costs 4. And she also discounts, like, just counter spells since they target things on the stack. So I expect to see just some good Jeskai control cards in there. Here comes Raddic. Does he resolve? The buy in bulk discount has countered its first spell. I'll swing in for another 2. Honk. Brainstorming. On. J_on. Blue things. Expressive iteration gives them a bit bigger of a look into their deck. Look at the top 3. 1 in hand, 1 to the bottom, and 1 in exile that they can play this turn. Ah, like a polluted delta. I have a polluted delta too. We're sisters. Crack open this polluted delta. Knight of Ebon Legion. Animate Mutavault. Swinging for 4. They could kill my land, which would super suck. There's Swords to Plowsharing my Mutavault. Now I don't get to deal 4 damage to them. Aww. Wait. No, I do, because they shocked in. Yay! It's Hinata! Nada to worry about. Right, my stuff that targets cost 2 more. I had to shock in for that. That's fine. Swords of Pleasures. Bye-bye. I forgot about the cost more half of her. There is no Hinata! Pop it. The night grows. How's the game yesterday? The Celtics game was great. Marcus Smart was there. He wasn't playing. We cheered for him so much. Our part of the stadium was chanting for him like non-stop in the 4th quarter. I hope he felt very loved. I saw some footage from the TV broadcast. This was the Celtics versus Grizzlies game. I saw some of the footage. You can hear our chanting. Chandra's able to take out the Knight of Ebon Legion. Did not get a land. Okay, I got this cool dude. Knight of Dusk's Shadow. They didn't get another land either. Yeah, it's either that or like I animate the Restless Fortress. This card's really nice though. This cycle, there's a black one and a white one. Both have pump abilities. I can only pump it once, so I can't save it there. I'm gonna play the Heartflame Duelist. No, Cold Steel Heart. Blue. I can hold up these. I'd rather just get in damage, though. Down to 11. Hi, Hinata. Listen, I don't know if you're expecting something different here, but I'm gonna keep doing it. I don't have enough mana to even cast my commander. What is he? Oh, they have no creatures in their hand. And no lands in their hand. This reveals creatures and lands. That's how I know. Hello there. We're getting turbo bounced. They can cast something for free from their hand. The Celestis, a little bit of ramp. Gotta get rid of it. I can't let them gain a lot of life. Land attack, please. Welcome back, Hinata. I'm terrified of what they can cast here, because I do not have a way to get rid of Hinata. There are just so many lands in this deck. So many lands. I want to say 41. Oh, hey, Narset. Narset stops my extra card draw. She also finds them a spell. And that spell is... Anger of the Gods. Okay. Good cast. We are going to sacrifice this. That will draw us a card. We will not draw a card off the Briskier Tollkeeper. A land? Can you save one of me? Got any targeting spells, though? I guess counter spells are targeting spells. I'm like eyeing my Restless Fortress here. I don't get to draw the card. I just lose a life. Thanks, Narset. They're phasing out Hinata. And that I can do about that. Coward! I'm very, very good at using the text engine. Oh god, that's a Sublime Epiphany. Gotta love an all modes Sublime Epiphany, right? I know, I want a card from my deck. Jace! Unraveler of Secrets! Okay. Scrying. They're drawing. Pass to attackers. They're not attacking. They know about the Restless Fortress. But they don't know about this! They could have countered it, I think. They didn't. They want to do something else. Maybe waiting until this turn? Countering the activation, probably. Or the cast. I don't think I've got any good choices here. My Epiphany. Could also hit the on attack ability. Yoop. 2 Hinatas. Uh-oh. Is there another spell here? Now Schmarzel's on the battlefield, and it's also off the battlefield. 3 damage to any target. There it goes. So close, yet so far away. It's getting awful close to ult. I don't think we're winning this one. One of my favorite things in my Hinata deck is that I had to make a spreadsheet of Hinata and Crackle with power so I could quickly do the math. I honestly thought that you couldn't hit non-lands, but no, you can. Run Strike over Bolt and Hinata? Why not run both? Did I play a land that turn? I must have, because I couldn't replay Restless Fortress. Sharks! Slowly we die! Oh no! Here's Raddic! Raddic's on the battlefield! Yay! I did it! I resolved my commander. I tough decked and played a Plains. I would. So Jace, you want to counter the first spell cast every turn? Want to bounce Raddic back into my hand? What's the plan, man? Ah! That's the plan. You killed your Narset. Ah, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Gotta go for the Super Mega Ultra discount. GG. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Brawl Stars. I hope you liked saying good morning to all these knights. Raddic's pretty fun and used to be one of the most powerful commanders you could play, but since they've made it, well, a much more competitive format, Historic Brawl now has lots of fair competition for Raddic to match up against. I think that Raddic's pretty cool, and I like to see support for knights, and I'm hoping that we get even more knights in the future. This deck will improve as we get more of them, especially nice, strong, aggressive ones, or other cards that just help support knights as a creature type. If you're looking for the deck list, it is in the description of the video, and if you would like to suggest a commander for me to either build or update, please let me know in the comments. Also, just like, comment in general. It helps my videos get seen by more people. This was actually a suggestion of a deck for me to revisit because it's been about a year since I originally built it. Some of the other decks, which I've been having my chat vote for, which, by the way, you should come watch my channel, twitch.tv/Amazonian. It's my main channel, include Yuri, Prosper, Tovalor, Alayla, Koth, Jadzi, Lonus, Will, Samut, Ashnod, and more. So if you'd like to suggest a commander, especially one from the upcoming set, that's the Karlov Manor one. It comes out in a grand total of 1 day, maybe less. Don't know when this is getting uploaded. Let me know. Seriously, write a comment. I'll see it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a brawlful day.